In this screencast, I'm going to show you how to take care of the Education Pays table and reflection in Microsoft Word, and then also how to submit that in Canvas. So first off, you're going to need this website right here. Again, how I got to this, I'm on SJSD Canvas, and I'm going to scroll down and go to Education Pays. I'm going to open up this website, and these are the numbers that I'll be using to put into a table format. So to get into that Microsoft Word, now I think my screencast doesn't quite catch it, but at the bottom where there's a magnifying glass, just type Word, W-O-R-D, and you should be able to pull up Microsoft Word. Make sure it's not WordPad, it needs to actually be Microsoft Word. And then I'm going to start a blank document. Just do a click, click. And I'm going to start with a heading. Okay, so something like that, education, unemployment, and earnings. I'm going to center that. And then you could do a couple things to make it pretty, or at least stand out a little bit more. You can use text effects right here if you would like to do something fancy and increase the font size. Or I'm going to do an undo. There are some options over here. You can give it a heading style, something like that. Regardless of whether you do a heading style here, text effects, or maybe you just make it bold and a larger font style. Either way, whatever you do, make a nice heading and then center a line right here. You never want to use the space bar to try to center or move your titles or headings around. You always want to use the center align tool and let Microsoft do the work for you. It's right here. Okay, then I'm going to move my cursor below that. Just going to do a couple spaces. And I'm going to start my table. And insert, table, and insert table. And I'm going to make this 3 columns by 9 rows. And then we'll go ahead and put in some headings. Let's see if I can spell right today. Education rate. Education. Unemployment rate. And I'm just using my tab key or my arrow keys to move around. This is earnings per week on average. And then I'm just, where am I getting this information, folks? I'm getting this from this chart right here, and I'm putting all of this information into a table format. Okay, so to go back and forth, I just find it just as easy to kind of remember the numbers. Pull this up, minimize, pull this up, and that works just fine. So I'm going to start with education over here. The highest level would be doctoral and professional. Those are about 8 years of post-high school schooling. A master's degree is about 6 years of college. A bachelor's is your traditional 4-year undergraduate degree. An associate's is usually a 2-year program. Some college but no degree might be like a technical program of some sort that you get a certification, which is a very good idea and becoming more and more popular. A high school diploma and high school dropout. And this is the area we don't want you to be in. We want you to at least get some education post-high school. Then what you're going to do is start putting in your unemployment rates. How about a 1.1? 1.6, and these are from 2019. If you want, you can certainly put a little percent sign on there. You don't have to. Go back and do that. Percent. Okay. And you can see that as education level goes up, unemployment goes down. The opposite, though, is true for earnings. As education goes up, earnings also go up. So, in general, what these numbers are telling us is that by and large, it's a good idea to get your high school diploma at minimum, and then some type of program after high school would be a good idea. Whether it is some type of technical college or a Hilliard type program or a 4-year program, whatever you want, but it kind of gives you some insight that it would be a good idea to make sure you finish high school and then seek some type of education or program afterwards. Alright, so I'm just finishing up this table here. And again, where we don't want you to be is down here. We want you to at least graduate high school and then have the most potential for secure jobs and better earnings. Now, once I've got my table made, I want to make it look a little pretty. So I'm going to highlight it by kind of hovering up over here and clicking on that little corner to highlight the whole table. I could just use my cursor also, and I want to highlight that table. Then I'm going to go to Table Design, click the down arrow, and pick something pretty. Doesn't matter, whatever you like. Okay. Then I'm going to move my cursor below, and I'm going to offer a reflection. As in, what does, and give it just a few sentences here and answer. What does the data tell us? As education levels go up, unemployment, and you guys fill in that blank. As education what happens to earnings? All right, so you guys fill in that blank, and then what does it mean to you? As in, does this give you some ideas on what you want to achieve as far as education? All right, and then fill in the blank. Something like that. Just give me a few sentences. What does the data mean? And what does it mean for you? All right, once you are done with that, make sure you edit carefully, and then you guys use the if you want, make sure you are hitting spell check, hit review, spelling and grammar, and make sure you check your spelling and capitalization and everything else. So again, that spell check is under review, spelling and grammar. to help edit. Once you are done with this, you are going to hit File, Save As. I would click this PC, click, give it a good file name, and save it to the documents. Alright, I had already done it once, so mine was already there, but that's okay. Now I'm going to go back to Canvas, and I'm on Education Pays. I submit assignment, choose the file, and I'm going to go back and find that. Do a click, and submit assignment. You'll know you did it correctly when you get a check mark here. That's it. Good luck.